YouTube live viewers. Today is November 15, 2024. It's the schedule of pre-bid conference for civil works. So before we will proceed, so may I request to please stand for an opening prayer. Good morning once again. So may I request our one of our TWG, the technical working group, Ms. Dera May Fabria, Fabria, reading the attendance for this morning private conference.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good morning, everyone. Here's the attendance for today's pre-bid conference dated November 15, 2024. For the project 25KK0031 and 25KK0045. Present here today, we have our back chairperson, Engineer Marcelino O. Cabigin Jr., our back vice chairperson, Engineer Donel Mark F. Baranda, our back regular member, Mr. Joseph N. Palima, our back provisional member, Engineer Harold C. Kaelmari, and our representatives from Planning and Design section, we have Engineer Jimboy Ladra and Engineer Almar Saavedra, and yours truly, back PWG member, May D. Fabria. That's all, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ramey Fabria, for the reading of this attendance for this morning. So since the Bid and Awards Committee is quorum, so I will now declare, I will call this private conference for civil works to order. So may I request from the Planning and Design section to present their signed project.
Good morning, sir, and to our viewers for today's first pre-bid project. We have 25KK0031 or the construction of flood control project along Linugos River downstream left side, Magsaysay, Misamis Oriental. For the scope of work, we have construction of a 299.5-meter flood control structure with 12-meter structural steel sheet pile, which includes detour access road, individual removal of trees, removal of structures and obstruction, clearing and grabbing, structure excavation, embankment, railway structure excavation, reinforcing steel, structural concrete, lean concrete, concrete slope protection, and hand-laid rock embankment. So as I have said, its length is 299.5 linear meters, and its appropriation is 294,000, and its approved budget cost is 115,180,710 pesos. It has a duration of 330 calendar days. So next, please. Okay, next, please. For the location, it is located near Kibungsud Bridge. So from the presentation, this is the Kibungsud Bridge, and this way is going to Butuan City, and this is going to Hinnog City. So it is located downstream of Kibungsud Bridge, left side. So next, please. So this is the location map. Next. Some survey photos taken during the survey. So this is our plan and profile. As we can see from the plan, we have this proposed structure downstream of Kibungsod Bridge, which has a 1.5 meter freeboard. So next, please. So for the lot plan, the nearest lot adjacent to our project is lot 1045, and our project is outside the boundaries of this said lot. Except during the entrance of our project, nag-touch ta gamay diri. So diri lang ang portion gamay kayo, which is within our easement, of course. So next. This is the typical section of our project. We have a 2 meter crest with 1.5 meter freeboard, and we have a berm of 1 meter. So next, please. So next. These are the detailed bill of quantities for the said project. We have provision of field office for the engineer. We have 11 months. Provision of furnitures, fixtures, equipments, and appliances for the field office of the engineer. One lump sum, which includes one printer scanner and one computer. So, project billboard and signboard, we have two each. Professional safety and health, one lump sum. Mobilization, demobilization, one lump sum. Detour access road, one lump sum. Individual removal of trees, we have 36. Removal of structures and obstruction, we have 8.25 cubic meters. Clearing and grabbing, 6,222.5 square meters. Structure excavation, common soil, we have 6,998.48 cubic meters. Embankment from roadway structure excavation, 1,399.7. Reinforcing steel, grade 40, 6,033 kilograms. Structural concrete, class 8 with 8 base, we have 214.05 cubic meters. Lean concrete, we have 625.24 cubic meters. Concrete slope protection, 1,843.10 cubic meters. Structural steel sheet mass, furnished and driven, we have 4,978 meters and 4,853.55 meters. And lastly, for the hand-laid rock embankment, we have 8,295.69 cubic meters. So that would be all for the project construction of flood control downstream of Linugos River of Kibungsod Bridge.
Thank you, Engineer Almar, for this presentation. So, do we have a question of clarification from the YouTube live viewers? So, none. So, we will proceed for the next project. So hello everyone, good morning, and also to our viewers, live viewers. So for the next project, I'll present to you a project with a contract ID of 25KK0045 or rehabilitation or major repair of permanent bridges along at Cabulawan Bridge along BCR. So BCIR. So next please. So this is the location map of our project. So this project is located at Cabulawan, Misamis Oriental. So if we pass this at Lagomulong, magian na nato ning apalay. Next, please. So total bridge length is 57 meters with a appropriation of 10 million, approved budget cost of 9,650,000, and a project duration of 92 calendar days. Next, please. So for the scope of works, first we have asphalt overlay, which have a thickness of 0.05 millimeter. Meter, sorry, 0.05 meter. Next, please. And also we have reflectorized pavement markings, white and yellow. Next, please. And lastly, we have the major scope, which is a installation of expansion joint finger type, which included na po ang atong mga sidewalk. Next, please. So next, please. So these are the details for our expansion joint, which to be installed in our bridge. So next, please. And also its perspective view of our expansion joint. So here are the list of items that are included in our scope of works sa atong project. So first, we have provision of field office for engineer. We have project billboard or signboard. We have occupational safety and health program. traffic management, we have mobilization, demobilization, we have removal, obstruction or concrete, we have emulsified asphalt, bituminous concrete, surface wearing course, hot plate, 50 mm, reinforcing steel, grade 40, expansion joint, 50 mm gap steel finger type. We have reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings, white and yellow. And that would be all. So, thank you, Engineer Jimboy, for the presentation. So, we have clarification from the YouTube live viewers. So, since there is no more clarification or questions, so we will proceed for the financial and technical document requirements.
The technical and financial documents and other requirements for infrastructure projects. Submission and receipt of bids for the technical component under Class A, legal documents. A, valid purchase registration certificate with platinum membership. All pages in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the IRM. Purchase certificate of registration and membership. All bids that upload and maintain in pages are current and updated on the following Class A eligibility documents under sections 23.1A and 24.1A. 1. Registration certificate. 2. Mayor's business permit or its equivalent document. 3. Tax clearance. 4. PCAD license and registration. And 5. Audited financial statements or AFS. Note that section 8.5.2 of the IRM states that for the purpose of updating the certificate of registration and membership, all Class A eligibility documents mentioned in the section supporting the veracity of the certificate and the certificate are remain in the certificate. The instructed reviewer to update the certificate with the current and updated Class A eligibility documents to result in the automatic suspension of the validity of the certificate until such time that all of the expired Class A eligibility documents has been updated. Technical documents. B. Statement to prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract bidder. And C. Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract or SLCC, similar to the contract bidder, except other conditions provided under the rules. And D. Federal license contains all general entries and registration for the type and cost for the contract bidder and the original copy of its security in the form of a surety bond. Submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of authorized bid securing corporation. Single largest completed contracts from SLCC. The SLCC completed should be similar to the contract bidder or has the same major categories bidder. The SLCC's value should be at least 50% of the ABC value upon adjustment of current prices using the real estate consumer price index. Contractors under small A and small B categories without similar experience of a contract may participate if the cost of the contract delivered is not more than the allowable range contract cost or ARCC of the registration. Bid security. Purpose. To guarantee that the successful bidder shall, within 10 calendar days from receipt of the notice of award, enter in the contract with the GP and furnish with performance security requirement. Form of bid security. A. Cash or cashier's manager's check. And 2% of ABC. B. Bank guarantee or guarantee or irrevocable letter of credit, issued by a universal or commercial bank. And 2% of ABC. C. Share even all of the demand, accompanied by certification from Insurance Commission. And 5% of ABC. D. Bill securing declaration, amount, no percentage required. Only one form of bid security is required to be submitted. Bidders have the option to choose their preferred form of bid security. And contract requirements, which shall be defined. Checks, technical and financial documents, and other requirements for infrastructure developments. Submission and documents for technical development, legal, or applications of the 2. Lenders business permits or execute 3. Subcons, ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract review. And C. Statement whether single largest completed contract or enforcement similar to the contract review except under conditions provided under the rules. And second, for license in case of joint vendors and restate for the price and cost of the contract to be bid. And original copy of bid security. In the form of security bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid security declaration. Single largest completed contract or SLC. The SLC completed should be similar to the contract review or have the same major categories together. The SLCC's value should be at least 50% the agency's certificate upon adjustment to current prices using the PSA consumer price indices. Contractors under small A and small B categories without similar experience on the contract may participate if the cost of the contract to be bid is not more than the allowable range of contract costs or ARCC of the bid. Bid security. Purpose. To guarantee that the successful bidder that within 10 calendar days from receipt of the municipal award enter in the contract with the company and furnish the performance security required. Form of bid security. A. Cash or cashier's lender's check. Amount 2% of ABC. B. Bank guarantee contract or irrevocable letter of credit issued by a universal or commercial bank. Amount 2% of ABC. C. Security bond callable upon demand, accompanied by certification from Insurance Commission. Amount 5% of ABC. D. Bid security declaration. Amount no percentage required. Only one form of bid security is required to be submitted. Bidders have the option to choose their preferred form of bid security. F. Project requirements, which shall include the following. A. Organizational set for the contract review. B. List of contractors and personnel, such as the project manager, project coordinators, materials engineers, foreman, safety officer, and health personnel or first aider to be assigned to the contract review with their complete qualification and experience. C. List of contractors' major equipment units which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreements, started by proof of ownership or certification of availability of from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the contract as the case may be. Contractors and personnel. The key personnel who meet the following number of years' work experience. Experience means total years of civil works experience of any nature in construction and engineering consulting service, including the tax identification number or TIN of the person. Compliance with the all 98 series of 2016 revised guidelines on the accreditation of contractors or consultants materials engineering and to include the contact number of materials engineering. Compliance with the DEO 148 series of 2024 guidelines in the accreditation and assignment of contractors and consultants project engineering. We have proposed new technical personnel as an employee of the group and working on another project. At the time of the bidder shall submit certification that one, the personnel will be pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded the contract. And two, he or she will be replaced with another person with equal or better qualifications as certified by the head of the implementing office pursuant to Department Order Number 9, Series of 2012. The proposed new personnel and replacement must be named in the bidding document. The key personnel required are the following: one project manager with 5 years of general experience and 5 years of relevant experience. Note that a valid and updated government issued ID for the police unit will be held. The second key personnel is one project engineer with 5 years of general experience, 3 years of relevant experience, and is a DPWH accredited project engineer. Note with a valid and updated PRC license ID and project engineering certificate with these signatures should be accepted. The third key personnel is one materials engineer with 5 years of general experience, 3 years of relevant experience, and is a DPWH accredited materials engineer. Note that a valid and updated PRC license ID and materials engineering certificate with three signatures should be attached. The fourth key personnel is one foreman with 5 years of general experience and 3 years of relevant experience. Note that a valid and updated government issued ID with three signatures should be held. The fifth key personnel is one safety officer with 5 years of general experience and 3 years of relevant experience. Note that a certificate of training issued by Lawyer and a valid and updated government issued ID with three signatures should be approved. The last key personnel is one full-time health personnel. Note that a certificate of training and valid and updated government issued ID with three signatures should be approved. All in all, there should be 6 total number of employees. Other personnel such as the mason, steelman, carpenter, painter, builder, plumber, or electrician should be included or reflected in the organizational cycle. Contractors mean their equipment units. The contractor is required to provide proofs of ownership and other supporting documents for equipment owned, lease agreements for equipment units, and or under purchase agreements, supported by certificate of availability from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project. Proofs of ownership and other supporting documents for equipment pledge must specify and indicate the model or year, capacity, performance or size, plate number, motor number or body number, chassis serial number, engine serial number, specific location and condition for Department Order 58 Series. Contractors minimum materials testing equipment. Please refer to DEO number 11, Series of 2017 for the minimum material testing equipment. DPWH Procurement Manual Volume 2 Infrastructure Many Guidelines specifically requires the submission of the materials testing equipment as stated in Clause 5.6.2.8 Technical Proposal and Clause 5.6.2.8.4.c Project Requirements using Form DPWH INFR 15. List of contractors, meter inspection, and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract, supported by certifications of quality. B. Original duly signed omnibus loan statement, or OSS, and if applicable, original notarized private certificate in case of corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of agreement of all members of the joint venture, being full power and authority to its officers sign the OSS and do acts to represent the deal. Financial documents. 8. With respect to activities from the patron of net financial contracting capacity, or NFCC. Class B. I. If applicable, duly signed joint venture agreement of DPWH in accordance with RA number 456 and its IRM in case the joint venture is already in existence, or duly notarized statements on all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the DPWH in the instance of the group decision. For the financial component and there, original of duly signed and accomplished financial report and other documentary requirements under RA number 9184. There, original duly signed differences in the bill of contracts. L. Duly accomplished detailed estimates form, including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices, construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with the bid. And then, cash flow by quarter. Detailed estimates. According to DEO 197, series of 2016, the following items shall not be subjected to OCM and property law. 1. Mobilization and demobilization. 2. Provision of service fee. 3. Permits and clearances. For DEO 127, series of 2016, the following non-civil works items shall not be subjected to OCM law. Laboratory office and living quarters with rental leases, furnishing of furnitures, lab equipment, survey equipment and controls, assistance to engineers, photographs, health and safety, traffic management, environmental compliance, communication equipment, etc. This submission will be done manually or electronically online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. The address for receipt of bids submitted manually is back conference room, third floor, DPWH Barangay 26, Nueva City, Misamis Oriental. For electronic submission, electronic bids underscore Misamis Oriental 1 at DPWH. Bid evaluation. The financial component of the bids of each task bidder shall be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria, including analytical correctness for competition players, and thus determine the correct total calculated bid prices. The back shall only be disqualified in the total calculated bid price which agreements the ABC. The following factors are to be considered in the evaluation of the bid prices. 1. Completeness. No price in required item, non-conformable, indicating a zero for that. All prices are deemed to be included all taxes. Instead addressing or providing all of the required items in the given documents, including where applicable to shall be considered non-responsive. Arithmetical corrections. Bid prices in figures versus words. Words per day. Total price versus unit price per item. Unit price per item per base. Total price versus actual sum of component items. Actual sum per base. unit costs in detail estimate versus unit costs in the DEO. Here, yes. Post qualification, verification of legal requirements, licenses, certificates, permits, non-inclusion in graphic file. Verification of technical requirements. 2% for minimum work experience requirements to be set. Availability, implement, maintenance, and appearance for level performance in ongoing government and private contracts. Negative seepage of at least 15% in new contract, or a negative seepage of at least 10% in two of two or more contracts. Failure to commence repair works on ongoing contracts within 7 calendar days and to complete them within 30 calendar days after receipt of the complaint and release notice of defects and weaknesses. Failure to commence repair works on contracts with pending certificates of acceptance within 30 calendar days and complete them within 90 days after receipt of the procuring defects and failures. Verification of technical requirements. Substandard quality of work as per contract terms and specifications, or unsatisfactory performance the contractor's obligations as per contract terms and conditions at the time of this. Verification of financial requirements. Bid as proposal and MCP. Contract award. The contract shall be awarded to the bidder whose bid has been determined to be the lowest available and responsible, or LCRP, as a result of the detailed evaluation and post-qualification conducted. The successful bidder shall be notified with the issuance of notice of award within the bid validity period and must be confirmed by the successful bidder in writing within 10 days upon receipt thereof, in accordance with section 37.2.2 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184. Common reasons for rejection is ineligibility and post-disqualification of 1. Failure to submit original copy of the security bond certified by the Issuance Commission indicated in the minimum contract. The procuring entity contracts. 2. Further bid validity and bid security validity period. 3. Overlapping of pledged equipment and community technical personnel. 4. Failure to indicate the validity of bids in the bid form. 5. Late submission of bids. 6. Failure to submit supporting documents such as the certification of availability of equipment with the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the contract, if equipment is with the release of purchase. 7. Negative seepage in the ongoing contracts, negative 3% or more, or negative 10 in each of the 2 or more ongoing contracts. 8. Unsatisfactory sequence rating. 9. Incomplete pages of bid documents. 10. Authority of the signatory to sign on behalf of the bidder. Single proprietor. Signatory should be the owner of the proprietor only. Corporation or cooperative, board secretary certificate, and board resolution. Joint venture. Joint venture resolution agreement. Partnership. As indicated in the articles of partnership. That is all. Thank you.
And consulting services as per Department Order number 17 series of 2015. Rates right 69.1. In addition to the provisions of Rules 21 and 22 of this IRR, the whole, subject to the authority delegated to the BAC, if any, shall impose on bidders or prospective bidders the administrative penalty of suspension for 1 year for the first offense and suspension of 2 years for the second offense from participating in the competitive bidding process, as well as disqualification from further participating in the competitive bidding be undertaken by the procuring entity concerned were applicable for the following violations. All other acts that tend to defeat the purpose of competitive bidding, such as habitually withdrawing from bidding, submitting late bids, or patently insufficient bid for at least 3 times within the year except for valid reasons. Rights violation. 1. A bidder that had purchased bidding documents but subsequently withdrawn from the bidding or submitted a letter of non-participation or did not submit the bid without the valid cause as determined by the bids and awards committee concerned. A bidder submitting insufficient, defective documents such as insufficient bid securities and other deficiencies. A bidder submitting a late bid without the valid cause as determined by the act concerned. Other acts that tend to defeat the purpose of bidding, public bidding, as determined by the concerned act, provided that these acts have been indicated or discussed in the instructions to bidders, bid bulletins, notices, minutes of pre-bid conference, or other similar instruments. Facts violations. A bidder that had purchased bidding documents but subsequently withdrawn from the bidding or submitted a letter of non-participation or did not submit a bid without a valid cause as determined by the bids and awards committee concerned. Valid reason. Upon compilation, its price bid was determined to be above the ABC, or bids to be supplied are no longer available in the market. A bidder submitting a late bid without a valid cause as determined by the act concerned. Valid reason. Due to force majeure and quarantine restrictions. A bidder submitting insufficient defective documents such as insufficient bid securities. Number 1. Bid security not in the name of the bidder. Number 2. Insufficient amount and validity period. Number 3. Not issued in the name of the procuring entity. Submission of not valid filters. The failure of the prospective bidder to submit its filter certificate with the current and updated Class A eligibility documents. Example, legal and financial documents. Valid reason not accepted. Failure to submit mandatory forms. Price schedule, bid form, notarized bid securing declaration, notarized omnibus sworn statement. Other required forms from the bid security aside from the bid securing declaration. Statement of the bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. Statement of the bidder's SLCC similar to the contract to be bid. Owner's certificate of acceptance or CPE's rating accompanying the statement of the bidder's SLCC. Bidder's computation of NFCC or committed line of credit for goods. Notarized joint venture agreement or notarized statements as to forming JV for goods. Certification as to reciprocity to forming bidders for goods. Special pickle license for joint venture for infrastructure. DUPA and cash flow for infrastructure. Valid reasons not acceptable. For CSD, failure to submit any of the following: certificate of employment, contract agreement, curriculum detail. Valid reasons not accepted. Submission of the following required forms as indicated in the 6th edition of the Philippine bidding documents without name, legal capacity, and signature of the bidder authorized representative. Number 1, bid form. Number 2, price schedules. Number 3, bid securing declaration. Number 4, omnibus sworn statement. Number 5, GBA. Valid reasons not acceptable. Nomination of key personnel of different profession as to requirement of the bidding document. Valid reason not applicable. Failure to submit proof of ownership, lease, purchase agreement of pledge equipment. Valid reason not applicable. Failure to submit certification of key personnel of Department Order 9 Series 2012. Valid reason not applicable. Failure to comply with the required number of key personnel and equipment. Valid reason not applicable. Participating in the bidding but not creating a business type as indicated in the mayor's permit for goods. Valid reasons not applicable.
For the procurement activities, the issuance and downloading of bidding documents, including buying payment of downloaded bidding documents, will be on November 29, 2024 until 8:30 AM. And this document is downloadable from the following website: DPWH website and PhilChip's website. The hard copy at Procurement Unit, 3rd floor, DPWH DEO. Then the receipt of bids, dropping of bidding documents will be on November 29, 2024 until 10 AM at DPWH DEO. And then at the same time, the opening of bids will be on this November 29, 2024 at 10 AM at back conference room, 3rd floor, DPWH DEO. For the category of works for 25 KK 0031, construction of flood control project along Linugos River, downstream left side, Magsaysay, Misamis Oriental. The major category of works is FCSPS, flood control, construction, slope protection using structural measures. Example, rebatment, retaining structures, wire net. For category of work for 25 KK 0045, rehabilitation or major repair of permanent bridge, Cabulawan Bridge along BCIR. Major category of works, BRHCWOP, bridges, rehabilitation, concrete superstructure without piles. So this is the sample for the technical and financial document. It should be properly bound, should be hard and properly bound. So I think that's all. So do we have questions from the YouTube live viewers? So since no more question clarification, so any motion for the adjournment of this private conference for civil works dated November 15, 2024.
Mr. Chair, since there's no questions and no agenda to be discussed, so I move the adjournment for this private conference, Civil Works, November 15, 2024. Adjourned.
It has been moved and seconded for the adjournment of this private conference for civil works, November 15, 2024. I now declare this private conference for civil works adjourned. Thank you for watching, YouTube live viewers, and thank you with an awards committee and the procurement staff, and from the representative from the planning and design section.